Alright, here is a quick tip. If you are sitting on Emacs and you are writing code or text, whatever it is, so time to time you need to fold it or fold the particular section of the file, whether it's coding file or text file, whatever it is, to get your concentration on a specific block. So Emacs has got a specific facility called hide and show. It's a minor mode which has to be enabled on a particular buffer where you are trying to use this to hide, toggle, selectively does the folding of specific text or code block. Okay, so to give you some sort of sense what I have just babbled to you, let me go to my client. I have arbitrarily opened a file, and for some reason the hide and show minor mode in Emacs, all the commands are by default bound to Control-C at, that is the prefix, Control-C at. Then you have to provide some other command to follow the instruction. In this case, I put my cursor arbitrarily somewhere and I want to collapse all the stuff. Just leave the top level stuff. Okay, to give you some sort of sense, all I mean, Control-C at Control-T. You see, everything inside those blocks got collapsed and it padded with ellipses, right? So only the top level stuff you are seeing in a coding file. Similar thing could be happen in a text file too. I'm doing it on a source file because it might be easier for you to understand, because you might be using folding in some other editor. Okay, so in Emacs this is come bundled with it. It's a default stuff. Hide and show, it's a minor mode. You need to enable on this particular buffer where you are trying to use this. Okay, which is what I did. Activate the HS minor mode first, then use the command which are all started with Control-C at prefix. Then there are roughly 13 commands in this specific minor mode. You can go, I'm just showing, I've just folded all the sections inside the top level. These are the top level functions are showing. All I did, Control-C at, then Control-T, okay, which does this kind of folding. Now if I want to bring back those, I have to do Control-C at Control-A. See, it brought back all the codes from the folding. It's simple folding and unfolding. Now if you want to cycle through, all you have to do Control-C at and press tab to get cycling through, folding and unfolding. Okay, you can always do, go to the Emacs prompt and you see, look at the mini buffer area where the commands are, it's merely having 13 variants of commands. You can hide a specific block, you can hide all. Okay, so you can hide a block, you can show all. Okay, you can cycle through by pressing tab. After Control-C at is the prefix by default to operate on hide and show mode in Emacs. Okay, so this is may come to handy if you are operating on a large file inside Emacs. I'm telling you explicitly, this is the second time I'm showing this stuff on source code. It could be a text file or something like that, doesn't matter. The operation is to show you specific section of the file as per your choice, as per your requirement, so you can focus on a specific thing instead of getting distracted by some other things in that particular file. That is the whole idea. Okay, so these are the command you can see on the uh, now control HM. If I search, sometime I just fail to see. My cursor is on HS minor mode, which is what we are operating on, and it clearly stated minor mode to selectively hide and show code and comment block. Okay, so and these are the command which I was showing in your mini buffer. So all the commands started with control C at, okay, by default in this particular mode. So you can try it for your benefit and read through this particular section of that this particular mode. I'm not going to do it for here. It's small, or it might help you to get along with it. I thought it would be useful for some people who are dealing with a large file inside Emacs. Might this feature might come in handy. Thanks for watching.